Hello, I'm Colleen Pearl, a Cool Crone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is an angel pick-a-card reading all about your love life. Hey everybody, I just wanted to let you know that I really enjoy doing these readings and using different decks. If there's a particular deck that you really like, please leave it in the comments below. If there's a particular type of reading or a topic for an angel card pick-a-card reading that you would like me to do, please leave that in the comments down below as well. Thanks, and let's get on with the readings. Okay, I have separated out the cards for this pick-a-card. We have a pile for the pink rose quartz. That's going to be pile number 1. Pile number 2 will be, this is actually an amethyst sphere with the pentacle on it. And then we have a blue angelite sphere. So these are, I'll just hold these up. These are very pretty. These spheres are really lovely. These are from my own collection. This is, there we go. And then here is the rose quartz sphere. Pretty, huh? Okay. So take a moment, decide which sphere that you want. Again, it's pile 1, 2, and 3. And I'll be back in a moment for the reading for rose quartz, pile 1. Okay, this is pile number 1, the people who picked the rose quartz for their reading. And again, this is a pick-a-card reading with angel cards to talk about your love life. So the first card up that we have is the King of Wands. And this is showing the abolitionist John Brown as the King of Wands. He's representing the fiery, inspirational nature of Wands. And he is showing us that you are probably going to, if what you are desiring is a partnership, I just have to jump ahead a bit and say that you got both the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So no matter what you're looking for, that's probably what's going to come to you in the form of somebody who is quite energetic, quite dramatic, passionate, inspired, and they will inspire and impassion you as well. The wands represent people who want to take on challenges and move forward in life rather quickly. They are inspiring, they are motivating, they bring creativity, and everything about them is fast, it's heated, it's energetic. So with both the King and the Queen of Wands here in this first row, no matter if you are identifying as female or male or however you identify yourself, I believe that there is a partner in store for you. Some other signs that this is indicating a relationship coming to you are the Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Now the Ace of Pentacles, I'll hold this up, is a card that indicates things that are grounded, things that come to earth, things that are of the earth, like our bodies, our homes, the real estate we live on, and resources like money, gold, diamonds, real resources. So when it comes to relationships, most of us want something very solid, very, very practical, really, and down to earth. And with the Hierophant here, the Hierophant is representing basically the Pope, but what he represents is tradition, authority, a father figure, someone who takes care of the family, someone who provides for the family, and is very traditional, extremely traditional. So when you couple that with the idea of having material goods, comfort, good health, real estate, wealth, resources, this to me says that you are bound to have a relationship that is very traditional. If you're a woman, then it's going to be probably with a man. If you're a man, then it's probably going to be with a woman. I mean, it could be same-sex couples too, but where the characteristics of the two parties really complement each other very well, and you find that you are quite a bit alike. you have a lot of this fiery wand energy that comes together with excitement. This could also indicate that the beginning of the relationship is quite excited, is very exciting, that there's a very long honeymoon period where the two of you do a lot of things together. There's a lot of energy there and creativity there. It could be that you both bring children, or one of you brings children into the relationship, and you really enjoy doing creative things with the children. There's a great deal of joy, creativity, and yet a conservative, very traditional set of roles that you both take up, and a feeling like this is what is right, this is what we should do, this is what most people do in life. And then we have the Nine of Cups. And as some of you may already know, the Nine of Cups is the wish card. It usually means that your wish is coming true. So if you're wishing for this very down-to-earth traditional relationship, then your wish is going to come true. Now, some people may look at these first four cards and think, oh, God, that's going to tie me down. That's awful. In that case, if that's your reaction, then you picked the wrong sphere. Go back and pick one of the other spheres. But for the people who picked the rose quartz sphere, this is what you're looking for, and that's what you're actually going to get. Now, I also picked up three oracle cards. One was a little puzzling to me. This is the card of the archangels. It's Guidance from the Archangels by Doreen Virtue, and it's spiritual understanding from Archangel Ratziel. I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand esoteric truths. And he's holding up a giant, it's a huge big flower of life, excuse me, with a dove on top. So he is unlocking spiritual truths for you. So if there was a part of you that did not quite believe that you would be able to have a relationship, think more with the spiritual side of your brain and believe, have faith. You know, that's very traditional too, to believe and have faith that you're going to get what will make you happy in this life. And if a relationship is what's going to make you happy, then that's what you're going to get. We also have this card. This is from the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So some of the reasons that perhaps you haven't had this really great relationship up until now is a matter of forgiveness. Forgiving yourself, forgiving your parents. I know I've had to go through that. Let's just look in the guidebook though and see if she illuminates this card just a little bit. The answers to your prayers about your love life are based in your feelings about your mother and father. The Romance Angels see that you'd benefit from releasing old anger toward one or both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing his or her behavior. The angels will tell you, rather, that doing so is a form of deep emotional detoxification. It means I'm no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. All of your relationships, especially the one you have with yourself, will benefit. And boy, I know that's really true. So then this last card is from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. The first two were just by Doreen Virtue. This one is also by Radley Valentine. And I left it turned down so that we didn't see the answer right away. And I'm going to turn it up so we can see the answer. Yes. Whatever you were wondering about in this reading, the answer is yes. I'm going to go ahead and leave that so that you can see it upright. That is your reading for the people who chose the rose quartz sphere. I think it's a very positive reading. And if you're looking to have a relationship, I think you know what to do. Forgive your parents, look into your own spiritual understanding, and try praying to Archangel Ratziel. Even though he is not a romance angel, he is bringing you something at this time that may help to open your heart. And maybe this opening with Archangel Ratziel will help you with forgiving your parents. All right, that's what I have for you guys now. I'm going to go on to pile 2, the Amethyst Sphere. All right, well, now we are doing the reading for the people who chose the Amethyst Sphere. And here we go. It's actually not a completely amethyst. It's amethyst crystals, I think, in an organite ball. And then it's inscribed with a pentacle on top. You can see all the little pieces of crystals in there. But it's quite nice, and it's got so many stones in there that it might as well just be amethyst stones. All right, so this is a fantastic reading if you're actually looking for a relationship. The first one is the Ace of Gabriel. It's really great opportunity. A wonderful gift is coming your way. It's a time to take action. Whatever you're called to do, whatever is motivating you to do the most, it will help you make great changes in your life, and it'll help you move forward. This says it isn't necessary to know every single action that's going to need to be completed in order to begin your journey forward. Just begin. For instance, you could start a new business or start a new job. Accept what's new and walk down that path. The next card is the Sun. This is a card that really speaks about new relationships. It says life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. And so there's the card. Very pretty card. And Sun, he's riding a unicorn there. And this card is, it just says, great things are happening to you. Good things are coming down to you. Keep your thoughts and words positive and you will thrive. Believe in yourself. Believe in those around you. And it's a very magical time. Now, if you're asking for help, and it sounds like you are, if you're watching this channel and getting a reading, that you may have an epiphany through Archangel Uriel. So you might trying to connect with him or her. I'm not quite sure if Uriel is actually more masculine or feminine. Angels really don't have a gender, so really we should just refer to them as they. But new ideas are going to lead the way to abundance and happiness, and public recognition or awards are very possible also during this time. So another thing that it says about this card is this indicates a trustworthy relationship, so that's really nice. Now the Nine of Raphael is like the Nine of Cups. It says make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. Financial and material gratification may come your way as a reward for hard work at this time. Worries fade, fears dissolve. You just feel like it's a magical time of your life. Joyousness, happiness is there. It's all yours. You're going to have some fun. So it's really good. And loyalty is a hallmark of this card. And then we have Five of Ariel. The Five of Ariel speaks about a struggle of some kind, but it says that there is help at hand. It suggests, hang on a second. It suggests that help is nearby and that you don't have to go through your challenges alone. Ask your angels to make your options clear. So there's no need for you to suffer and feel like you have to be out in the cold. No need at all. There's plenty of help. Plenty of help for you. What else does this say? If you're unwilling to accept help, that's one thing. But if you're looking for help and wondering where it is and you don't see it, close your eyes, say a silent prayer to your angels, and just breathe for 3 counts. When you open your eyes, you're going to see that help is nearby. That is true, true, true. That has worked for me a million times in my life. Now, if you are just suffering from negative thoughts, you can try to turn those around with good self-talk or have a good talk with a friend, or again, Ask your angels to help you. They can really help you turn your negative thoughts around. They really, really do that. Now, the Three of Raphael is the third card, and I think that's also a very positive card. It says there's a great time to celebrate. Oh, it's right here on the card. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So again, we have a good omen for a relationship coming and being a great relationship for you. I bet one of those mermaids was really taken from a picture of Doreen because she's such a mermaid. Embrace and acknowledge people in your life who love and support you. So there's going to be lots of happiness coming in your life. And so if that isn't a relationship, I would be very surprised. One of the cards here, the Archangel card, is gentleness with Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. And it's coming right under the Five of Ariel. So there is going to be a moment where you really doubt yourself, where you really succumb to negative thoughts. And Archangel Sandalphon is saying, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. And it does show that you are going to be surrounded by a great many friends. But let's just take a peek at what that card is all about. That's gentleness. Sandalphon wishes to help you feel peaceful and centered, and he strongly advises that you begin by listening to gentle music. Play it wherever you go. Talk quietly and engage in slow, rhythmic movements such as swaying to music or a gentle yoga session. Don't engage in battles at this time. Instead, retreat from conflict while you revive your spirit and become even stronger. Delay decision making at this time. You'll know exactly what to do when you emerge from your gentle retreat. So, when I first looked at these cards, I could have sworn that I was reading something in one of these guidebooks that definitely said a new relationship. So I think that must have been a thought put into my head by my guides. So I do think that for the people who chose the Amethyst sphere, I do think that you are going to start a new relationship very soon. And it's going to be a happy relationship, a trustworthy relationship, a relationship where you have a friend who can help you when you feel down or worried or anxious about something. I think it's the relationship itself is going to be something to celebrate. And I think it's going to be a little bit different. The person that you choose is going to be a little bit different than what you expect as a partner. Because the Romance Angel card says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Your soulmate. So let's read about that, because I think that's very interesting too. The Romance Angels sent you this card as a reminder to stay open to the possibility of your soulmate appearing in a form that may differ from what you expect. This is especially true if you tend to date a certain type of individual. You drew this card to help you discover your soulmate. This card may signal that you've already been introduced to this person but have overlooked his or her romantic potential. Take the time to get to know the various individuals you meet, even if there isn't an initial attraction. At the very least, you will learn more about yourself and may make a new friend. So don't overlook people. Anybody that you meet, really get to know them, talk to them, because there could be a potential partner or a potential friend in that person. And you don't want to, nobody can afford to pass up a potential friend or a potential partner. So get to know everybody. Don't write them off too soon. All right, so now we're ready for the answer angel. So I picked one of these cards for everybody, and I've left it turned over so that I didn't, kill the surprise. All right, so the answer question says, get more information. So let's get some more information. So let's see, we need our answer angels. Amethyst people, ask your questions. I'm going to pick 3 cards, and all 3 cards may not be for you, but one of the cards is going to give you your answer. Let's hope one isn't yes and one isn't no. Okay, think about your question. Okay, So for the first question, what is the answer? Ask your angels. That's for the first answer. For the second answer, success. And for the third answer, wait. Okay, so for those of you who needed more information in this, like I said, all three cards are not necessarily for everybody. So either it's this, or this, or it could just be all three. Okay? I guess I better leave these out in case somebody else needs more cards when I do their reading. That is what I have for you guys. Amethyst Sphere. I hope this was a helpful reading. Good luck with romance. It looks like you are going to have a relationship coming up very, very soon. And no matter when you got this reading, that's when you were supposed to get this reading. So don't worry about the timing of it. Okay? All right. Now I'm going on to pile number 3, the people who chose the Angelite Sphere. Okay, for those of you who picked the Angelite Sphere, this is your reading, pile 3. So the first card up is the 3 of Air, and the little description on the card just says great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. So you're at a point in your situation in life where things have disappointed you. There's sadness, perhaps from a loss of some kind, and you need to take the time to grieve that loss and realize that that's life. Life does get painful from time to time, and that what you need to do for yourself is to honor that pain and grief and to heal from it, to go through it, to give yourself the time to go through it. What you can do, though, in the meantime is try not to become bitter and blame others for what's going on. There's nothing that you did. It's not like you deserve to suffer. It's life. Life gets tough sometimes, and we need to allow ourselves to feel that pain and grief and to move through it with love for and honor for ourselves and for those around us. So try to be forgiving of yourself and heal with yourself and give yourself the gift of time. The very next card is the 6 of Air, and this shows that things are changing. They're looking up. You're moving on emotionally from where you were with the 3 of Air. You're beginning to understand how the healing is happening, and also your situation, which was difficult, is changing you. So you feel like you're moving into a different place in your life, and this is very, very healthy. You could also actually take a trip of some kind to change your environment and cheer yourself up. But definitely things are moving in the right direction, and that's a very positive direction. Now the next card is Life Experience. In most tarot cards, I think this might be the card of death. This says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. Oh, I didn't show you these cards. I'm sorry. So here is the 3 of Air, the first one about sadness. And this is the 6 of Air, where things are looking up. This art is just magnificent, isn't it? So this is Life Experience, Archangel Chamuel. You drew this card because a recent event has been a wake-up call for you to make some life changes. This may be a new revelation or something you've known about but have been procrastinating about. Now you've realized that this situation can't be ignored and action is necessary. This is a moment both of freedom and awakening. The way you see yourself in the world has forever changed, bringing you growth and encouraging you to spread your wings. Allow these new insights to motivate you to embrace the path of your heart's true desires and your intuition. It's really important that when you go through big things in your life, that you allow it to change you and you grow with it and you learn from it, and not to see things in a negative light. We come here to learn. This whole lifetime on our planet is a classroom. Every single thing is teaching you something. And most of the time, our angels around us, they just want us to be happy. They want us to enjoy things because they know that we are here going through some tough lessons. So it isn't that you're never going to have a sad moment. It's that in between those sad moments and the growth that comes from them, you have great happiness with happy relationships. That's what this is really about. Okay, then we have the Seven of Earth. Now, the Seven of Earth relates to the Seven of Pentacles, and this is where you have planted your crops, you've planted your seeds. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. And the temporary pause in action is just your perception. When you plant seeds, it takes a while for them to grow. It's not like you put the seeds in the ground and out pops a plant the next day. They have to germinate, and then they sprout, and then they grow a little stem, and then they get a little bigger, and then they get some leaves, and then maybe a bud. You know what I mean? The whole growing process. So don't rush it and don't worry about it. It will happen. It's nature. It's going to do what nature does. And you can't rush these things at all. So try to be a little bit patient. And this is a good sign. The fact that you are becoming slightly impatient is really good because you're coming out of grieving, right? And you need to allow yourself that time to really grieve. So the next card is the Dreamer, which relates to the Fool. And it says, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Beautiful, beautiful images. The angels bring you this card because you're entering a new and exciting phase of your life. It's important that you believe in yourself and know that the benevolent universe wants you to succeed. Now is the time for faith and commitment to your dreams. Take any necessary steps to move forward with confidence. Listen to your own inner guidance about following your dreams, but be open to information from others regarding the detailed steps to take. You may need additional input or guidance from an expert before proceeding, but don't let this stall your forward movement. Actively seek the insight you need. So this is a very, very good bit of advice. That you're feeling much better now, you're ready to start your journey, your next journey. That is so positive and so healing. And maybe that journey has to do with a new relationship. Maybe it's just a relationship with yourself. Let's look at the oracle cards and see what comes up. And I'm going to start on this end. It's really interesting when I was doing the oracle cards for you guys. First of all, 2 angel answer cards flew out of the deck. I got 1 romance angel card. And then 2 archangel cards flew out of the deck, and get this, they're the same archangel. So in her deck, in Doreen Virtue's archangel oracle cards, some of the archangels do have 2 cards, right? I don't think all of them do, but some of them do. And both of these are Archangel Haniel. So I'm going to show them both to you. Archangel Haniel says, you're extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And that's a very similar message to the first one, the 3 of Air. Sensitivity is a beautiful and powerful gift, and there's no such thing as being too sensitive. Your sensitivity helps you know the truth about situations and people, and it's important for you to trust and follow these hunches, intuitions, and impressions. Spend time alone in nature to further develop your sensitivity. Avoid harsh situations and chemicals. At home or at work, ask me to help you choose life-affirming foods, beverages, companions, and activities. Know that it's safe for you to feel deep emotions as they're a part of your sensitivity. Visualize the 2 of us sealed in beautiful bluish-white light. This light dissolves any lower energies, transmuting them into love. The light also helps you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. What a great message and what a great bit of advice. I hope you can follow it. And then the next one by Archangel Haniel is passion. Trust and follow your renewed passions in your love life and career. So playing it safe can lead to staleness and depression. You've asked for more happiness and definite direction. I've lit the flame of passion in your heart to lead and guide you. It's safe for you to take risks and follow your heart's desire. Ask me to be your partner along your path of passion to guide and nurture you. When you feel a strong knowingness alongside a burning passion, pay attention, as this is my way of giving you information about your next step. So that's beautiful. So this is all getting you ready to have a beautiful relationship. That's what all of this is about here. Now, this next one is from Romance Angels, and it says, let go of control issues and allow this situation to unfold naturally. And I'm going to hold that up there for you. The Romance Angels have heard your prayers about your love life. Now it's up to you to allow their help to manifest by stepping out of their way. By trying to control other people or external circumstances, you'll only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayer. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this is not one of them. Of course, it's fine to have your preferences, practice visualizations, and hold intentions. Definitely ask the angels for your desires. This card is a reminder, however, that your prayer may be answered differently from what you had in mind. Be open to all possibilities and trust in God's infinite wisdom and compassionate love. Control issues are based upon fears that others, including God, won't live up to your expectations. This is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it and everyone to behave. Outlining could cause you to overlook an even more beautiful way in which your prayers may be answered. So please, call upon the Romance Angels to elevate your levels of trust so that you can enjoy the creative avenues by which true love comes to you. So all of this, I feel, is saying, right now, you've got this to deal with. You've got some issues and some life-changing issues that could cause you to suffer a loss and grieve. And when you heal from that, as you come out of it and you feel yourself impatient and ready to go further, that's when you're going to just do the final touch-up work of letting go of control issues and doing what Archangel Haniel tells you to do. And then I feel that you'll be ready for love to come into your life. Now I'm going to uncover the answer angel cards one at a time. This one says remain positive. And this one says reconsider. So at the time when you're grieving, when you're still healing, that is not a good time to start a relationship. And I think that's why you get the reconsider card. Reconsider. Rather than distracting yourself by putting your love on someone else, put the love on yourself and heal. Really, really heal. And this one just says remain positive. Just know that the angels want you to have love in your life, and they are fighting to bring it to you and helping you to let go of control, to get in touch with your sensitivity and passion, and to not see your sensitivity as a weakness. This is not weak. You're coming out of a very difficult situation, or you will be coming out of a very difficult situation and healing from it. So you are going to be overly sensitive, but it's normal. It's not something to cover up or to hide. And then go with your passion. And if your passion is to love another person, great. If your passion is to create art, great, do that. How come that won't focus? Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. So it's not saying never, never. It's just saying you need to go through this first, and then things are going to come to you. So that's the reading that I have for you, the people with the blue Angelite. This was a pretty profound reading. I mean, you got 2 extra oracle cards that jumped out. They literally jumped out when I was shuffling. You got some really specific advice about how to handle things. Maybe listen to this reading a couple of times so you can get it all down. And Yeah, you're definitely gearing up for a fabulous love life. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please leave me some comments down below, and I will see you next time.